So I did top 12 because they're considered honorable mentions. Yes, they are two honorable mentions because I was looking at a lot of these quarterbacks. I'm like, man, like I think this guy's going to be good. And there are some that aren't even honorable mentions that I still think are going to be good. For example, Caleb. I don't have him on my list. Lucas is going to kill me for that, but like I think he could be a top 10 quarterback, but I just think there are other guys I think are going to be better. I'm going to get shit on for some of these. But I'm going to start at the end. I'm going to go 12-1. So 1 being the best quarterback at the end of the year, and then to 12, do the rankings. Complete the math. So number 12, so number 12 is my honorable mention. So 12 and 11. I have Bryce Young at number 12. I have Bo Nix at number 11. I think Bryce Young takes a massive jump. He's got better weapons now. I think he's getting familiar with the system. I mean, last year you saw the difference. You saw the difference. I just liked the way he looked. I liked how he threw the ball. I liked how he operated in the pocket, outside of the pocket. He's definitely ascending, in my opinion. And Bo Nix, number 11. I mean, I think he's also ascending. Sophomore slump. I don't know with him because that Denver's only getting better. They are a perennial playoff team. Cortland Sutton got signed. Their defense, I think, is the main attribute of this whole team. I think they'll overshadow Bo Nix, but I think Bo Nix is going to play better. I think he's going to have his days, but I still think he's going to throw a lot of numbers up because his receivers, I mean, he's got good connection with Troy Franklin. He's got Cortland Sutton, Marvin Mims. It's going to be fun to watch him. I might be a little bit high on him, but if he gets 10 to 11 wins this year, I got to throw him there because I know he's going to do a lot of the work. Top 10, here we go.
Let's do it. Give me number 10.
Number 10, I have Jared Goff. I had to include him because he's been a top 10 quarterback every single year since he's been on the Lions. He's been great. Even though Ben Johnson ain't there anymore, he still has a loaded arsenal of weapons. Amon-Ra, Jameson Williams, Sam Laporta, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Dan Campbell. Can't forget about Dan Campbell. He's got the weapons. He's got the line. I know Frank Ragnow did retire, so that might not be good. But Jared Goff, listen, you keep him protected. He's going to make the throws. He's going to rack up the numbers. They are a high-scoring offense. So based off the numbers, I got to throw him in there. So Jared Goff. Number 9, Dak Prescott.
Dude, I was so worried you weren't going to put him in there, and I was going to have an absolute all-out fight for my life over here. So I'm glad he made it in number 9. I'm sure that's going to end up higher at the end of the season. Continue.
My goal was to put I am that high on Dak Prescott this year just because he added George Pickens. It makes that much of a difference. Yes, you added Brandon Cooks, and it didn't make that much, I guess, but I just see a jump. I see a jump with this team. Last year, it was kind of, hey, let's just put that behind us. It was kind of a wash. I think this whole team has a chip on their shoulder. They have something to prove, and depending Micah, whatever. But I think this offense is going to be interesting to watch. The running back situation. If Jaden Blue is going to be the pass catching down back, or Miles Sanders. I think Shoddy's going to devise up some things where they're really just, they're throwing a lot more screens. They're getting them and swinging out left or weak or strong side. And CeeDee Lamb, obviously top 3 receiver in the league. He's just going to, I don't know. Something about this team just feels different. And I just feel like they're ready. They're ready to compete. And I think that week 1 against the Eagles, listen, you're going against a good defense in Philly. I think he's going to show out, man, for real. So I got him at 9. I think he's going to have good numbers this year. And yeah, I'm high on him. Number 8, you're not going to like this. I got Jaden Daniels there. A little bit lower than a lot of people would probably have him. They'd probably have him at 5, 6. I have him at 8. Just, kind of sophomore slump, but he's still going to be really good. They're going to have a tougher schedule. So, you're going to see those weaknesses come out of Jaden Daniels here and there. But I still believe in what he possesses as a quarterback. He's got Debo there. They're gonna have Terry McLaurin back. I'd be shocked. Cliff Kingsbury. I think him and Cliff Kingsbury have been a very good duo. The last first year that they were together, I think they're just going to keep building on it. He's going to keep rushing around, and he's going to be hard to play against. So Jaden Daniels at 8. Number 7, I got Herbert. This is the only one I'm a little bit iffy on.
Mike, I don't hate that. I don't hate that because I do think that they added pieces that can actually help him and help the team in terms of getting wins. And there's something like, think about the quarterbacks that are consistently in the top 10. They win games. Like, how often do we put a guy in the top 10 that's losing games? Very little. You know what I mean? So, but football is a two-sided game. Like, look at Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's the exception. He gets in, but he's the only one whose defense is such dog shit that they don't win games. I mean, he should not have played in that preseason game. I'm sure we'll get into that in a little bit. But, like, think about every quarterback. They win games, and some of them have very good defenses that help them out.
They're just I think they're just a good team overall. I think they got really good players. It's just now meshing it all together and winning games, like you said. The defense needs to fucking make a stand in the AFC West for once. Apparently, Lucas was telling me they were one of the best defenses last year. Did not think they were at all. I guess they were based off the numbers. Don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But you bring back Keenan Allen, which doesn't seem like a big deal, but you now have a guy that can play alongside Lai McConkey, who's going to go crazy this year, and Quentin Johnston. I mean, if he could just catch a damn ball, it would actually boost Herbert's numbers. I just like the direction that they're heading in. I think Jim Harbaugh is there. He's developing a culture, and you got a guy like Omarion Hampton and Najee Harris. Like, they got some studs on that team. It's now just catching the ball and helping out Justin Herbert. I still think he's a top guy in this league. We just haven't seen it because he has not performed in the biggest moments yet. Even though he's only been there twice, if he made it this year, I'm putting my money on them. So Herbert at 7, Baker Mayfield at 6. Do I need to say more? Do I have to? Baker Mayfield is a stud. He is an elite quarterback. People should finally realize this. He is very good. Emeka Egbuka is now on the team. Jalen McMillan, I hope you're okay. I think he sprained his neck. Not looking good. So Emeka Egbuka is going to get a lot of time. And Chris Godwin, obviously him being hurt. They're going to look at his first couple games, maybe throw like 3 picks, still win the game. Bucky Irvin, Baker Mayfield at 6. Number 5, okay, Philly fans, congratulations. Jalen Hurts is at number 5. Do I have to say more with Jalen Hurts either?
They're going to hate that, Mike. They're going to hate that.
Why? Why should they hate that?
He's a Super Bowl champion, bro. He's a Super Bowl champion. Dude, they're stupid. They're stupid. Take your top 5 and get on with it. Mike, who's number 4?
Thank you. Patrick Mahomes at number 4. I don't have him that high this year. And he is going to go crazy. Listen, 1 of 4 are interchangeable. I think we all could figure out who's going to be in the top 4 quarterbacks of, the NFL right now. Mahomes at 4, it's going to be a little bit under the radar just because they're the Chiefs, they're the dynasty. He's still going to be a great quarterback. Their weapons is really the only thing I'm a little bit shaky on. They find a way to do it. Rashee Rice, how long is his suspension going to be? Xavier Worthy, can he solidify himself as that wide receiver 1? They drafted that guy from Utah State, Royals, I believe. A lot of hype surrounding him right now, so maybe he can integrate him into the offense and utilize him as much as he could. Marquise Brown, again, another guy who's 27, just has injury history, but if he could stay healthy, could be a good weapon for him. Travis Kelce, he just has to get it done. They got to protect him. You're going to see the same shit from Mahomes every single year. I think I just think these 3 guys right now are going to end up better than him. So I have Joe Burrow at number 3. You could put him at 1. You could put him at 2. Doesn't really matter. Joe Burrow is going to go crazy this year. Josh Allen, number 2. Again, it's really weapons for him. It's kind of like Herbert, like them making plays for their quarterback. Josh Allen's going to make any play he could. He's going to run. He's going to truck somebody. He's going to throw. He's the jack of all trades. He's going to do everything. Number 1, Lamar Jackson. Previously, just based off our episode, I have him as an MVP. I think he's going to have a really good year, and that's my top 10 to end the season right there. I like the list a lot. CJ Stroud is one guy that I didn't really know where to place him. He could be number 7 overall. Justin Herbert could be shit. Who knows? Dak Prescott could be shit. Who knows? Jared Goff could be shit. Who knows? I don't know. There are a lot of good quarterbacks in this league. I'm going to get hate on Kyler. Dude stinks, okay? Jordan Love, I'm going to get hate on that too. I got him at top 15. I just don't know if his receiving core is going to help him out. Matthew Golden can only do so much.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really good list for end of the season.
He did
End
good.
of the season.
Where'd you say Kyler was?
Oh, he's down there somewhere. Doesn't matter. He's in the 20s. We'll let him be. Unfortunately, like the only thing he's got from him is he's small, he's hard to tackle, and he can run fast. That's it.
Doesn't get injured. Something AR could learn from.
Yeah, I'm just a hater at the end of the day. Kyler is not that bad, but like you need to feed Marvin Harrison, and if you don't, I'm going to be pissed off because he's on my fantasy teams. Please feed him. That's all I ask. Then I'll give him the respect he deserves, if he even deserves any.